One new thing. What if you could add one new thing from the Light Cellar and your health would change? Welcome to Barefoot Bliss and Divine Wellness. Today we're going to be talking to
Malcolm Saunders with the Light Cellar again, which is amazing, so stick around. Thank you for joining us on Barefoot Bliss and Divine Wellness, where we've uncovered the path to a vibrant, holistic life. Until next time, may you continue to walk the journey of wellness with grace and intuition, a grounded and natural approach on a journey towards wellness and vitality. Welcome back to Barefoot Bliss and Divine Wellness, and this is the third time that we're getting to chat with Malcolm Saunders, and that's from the Light Cellar. Last time we talked about the light in the cellar, which was great, just sort of knowing a little bit more of the foundation of the business, but I know Megan has a lot of really detailed questions to ask Malcolm.
I do.
And while I eat this amazing tallow and chocolate cookie from the Light Cellar, I'm gonna let you guys go.
All right. Welcome, Malcolm, again thanks for just being here and sharing your story with us. I'm really interested because I send a lot of my clients into the Light Cellar and it can be very intimidating. There's a whole plethora of things they've never seen, they've never smelt, they've never touched, they've never tasted.
Tallow.
So if someone is brand new to superfoods and they're walking into the Light Cellar, what would be your recommendations for how to just go on this adventure?
Yeah, all right, great question. Yeah, as you're absolutely right, there is a lot in there. It can be overwhelming. And we don't have like a prescribed, okay, you got to come over here and do this thing. It really starts with a journey of asking questions. Well, where are you at? What do you already incorporate? Is anything drawing you? Did you maybe have a sense of what you might have come in for? But there's some foundational things. In our past video, we talked a little about fermentation. Do you have live culture ferments in your diet of any type, any variety? If so, if not, maybe that's an area to explore. We're really big on the medicinal mushrooms, and that is a great area because it's one of those things that, again, we can just add in to the diet. Like, it's not about, okay, stop eating this and turn your life upside down and go this other direction. It's like, keep doing what you're doing. Life is already full and overwhelming enough. What is easiest is to add these little things in. It's like, okay, a ferment like sauerkraut or some kombucha, addition to your day, super easy. The benefits will start to come. Medicinal mushrooms, they're great. They're fantastic for so many benefits, most notably for the immune system. They're immunomodulators. So whether somebody has an overactive immune system or an underactive immune system, it helps bring balance as well. It can bring minerals. It can support cardiovascular health. Like, the benefits, like, literally there are volumes of books, written about the mushrooms.
We have some books there.
And we do have
buy
books.
the books if you're interested. Yeah.
So we're really about empowering people and providing insight, providing education, and supporting people where they're at. One of the things we don't want to do is somebody to come in and, get 15 different things and then, not take them, because you can get overwhelmed with, like, oh my gosh, what do I do with all this stuff? So we love to kind of emphasize, one new thing, even if it's your 20th visit, maybe you've got some staples, maybe you've got a bit of a routine, we've integrated some things, but hey, what else is one new thing that you can kind of easily add in and easily integrate? And when you do one thing at a time, you're able to know, oh, okay, what are the benefits? Or maybe I'm reacting to this, maybe it's not working for me. So you can kind of take it one step at a time.
Because those ingredients and products do not work if they stay in your cupboard or pantry.
That's right.
Right? You have to physically use them.
Yeah.
So I know I get overexcited and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try this, and then like 3 months later we find it in the pantry. I'm like, well, that was a good start. Like, I bought it.
Yeah.
It got into my house.
They last. They
do.
Ferments last and
Totally.
the elixirs last.
So you're absolutely right. In herbalism, we say compliance is key. The herbs don't work unless you take them.
That's right. One of the things I've always wanted to ask you about, because when you walk into the Light Cellar, it's fragrant, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a distinct odor to the Light Cellar.
Not a bad odor.
It's
a good odor. It's different.
It's different than other
Earthy.
health food stores.
Yeah.
It's earthy, it's different.
Totally.
But I know there's stuff going on in the background. What is going on in the background? I've always wanted to know. I've always wanted to go, because during the teaching classroom that you talked about before is bustling. There's a lot of things happening in there. So what do you guys actually make
That's
yourself?
right.
What are you doing back there?
It's like Wizard of Oz, like the stuff that happens behind the curtain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's funny, when my daughter was going to junior high school, a very small, like intimate class. Like they're like, she got told that she smelled like a health food store. So you're right. There is a particular smell, and ours is very unique, and it's part of the experience. Like you walk in the door, and you're somewhere else, right? It's like it's in the air. It's everything. It's a vibe, and so we do have a production kitchen. So Monday to Friday, we're busy like producing, and so we make all kinds of ferments. So depending on the day, sometimes you might smell like, oh, a little funky, a little sauerkraut. Some cabbage fermenting. That could be what's in the air, or it could be the chocolate tallow cookies that we make. It could be the chocolate that we're stone grinding from scratch. It could be, maybe some sort of soups that we're preparing. So we've had the Elixir Pour for a long time, and it was primarily just chocolate and ferments that we're making, but we've grown and we've expanded that over the years to where folks can now come in and get a nice healthy meal, or maybe just a treat, like our reishi mushroom flourless brownies are incredible, and we're making stuff fresh every week, so there's always something coming out from the kitchen.
You could go in on a ferment day, I'll go in on the chocolate day, and we'll be fine. I just want to know the days where the chocolate.
I love the smell. It's like, it feels like home to me. Like when
nice.
It's like, okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm in the happy place. But I don't drink coffee, so that's just, I actually don't like the taste of coffee. So when I meet clients, when I meet friends for a drink or sit down, I want to make sure that our audience knows that you have a place to sit down. So tell us a little bit about what you can eat, what you can drink. I want you to tell us more about the elixirs, especially because when I tell people about elixirs, they're like, "What is this witchy thing you're talking about?" Right?
For sure.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
And they taste like. Every time I've gone in, I'm like, please just don't tell me what's in it, because then I'll sort of freak myself out.
Right.
But they always taste so good
They're
that then
amazing.
afterwards I want to know, and so it's impressive.
Yeah, no, totally. Okay, so we want to make these, them familiar, delicious, but also kind of nourishing, energizing, whatever you need for the day, right? So the idea of there's an elixir for that. Oh, feeling a little under the weather, feeling a little tired, feeling a little, X, Y, and Z. There's an elixir for that. So we've customized a whole menu with kind of to appease to varying tastes. We do sell coffee, but we'll add medicinal mushrooms to it. We'll add in some good healthy fats. But I define elixir as an alchemical vehicle for the delivery of food and medicine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, you need to say that again a little slower.
So an alchemical vehicle for the delivery
What's
of
alchemical?
So like it's something very synergistic, and you can have alchemy for, I think, about three things. Flavor, function, feeling. Flavor number one. It's got to taste
nailed it
good.
with all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Function, that's a little bit of what I've been talking about, maybe what you got going on. Maybe there's blood sugar issues, maybe there's, X, Y, and Z. So functional nutrition, bringing in those herbal elements to be able to support our body. And then feeling, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel calm and relaxed? Do you want to feel energized? There's kind of an intentful creation behind each of these drinks. And like I say, food and medicine combined. And the medicine part is more kind of like herbology, which is, the people's medicine. It's the oldest form of self-care humans, every single culture around the world incorporates. So we take inspiration from Chinese medicine. We take inspiration from Ayurveda, from, what indigenous people did here and living on the land and the wild foods that are growing all around us, and put those into one tasty, delicious beverage.
Okay, but there's not just elixirs, right? There's drinks.
That's right. Yeah.
You also mentioned there's foods, right?
Food.
Like we can get our cookies
Yeah.
there. What
brownies,
there's like a
truffle,
cheesecake thing too, like-
cheesecakes.
What?
Yeah.
I have not been for a while. I need to go back.
Parfaits.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, treats, that are familiar to people. They would go like, yeah, it smells like home. Like there's cookies cooling on the counter, that kind of thing. But all made with wholesome, nourishing, and even superfood ingredients added, right?
Yeah.
So there's medicinal mushrooms in almost everything.
And they don't even know.
Right? Yeah,
That's
it can just seamlessly integrate. And then we have soups on offer, salads. We even have a sauerkraut bowl, right? Where you can have a little like sauerkraut snack with, some fermented cabbage and a little bit of olive oil and honey and some sprinkled nuts and seeds on top is amazing.
That's actually my favorite thing to get
good.
when I'm there. I've always gotten that from day one you guys offered it. It's like I can't pass it up. And it's the perfect sour with the olive oil with the nuts and seeds on. It's like perfect.
Yeah.
You guys, they have these amazing black pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
They were
yeah,
on there
like
for a
super
long
dark
time.
Austrian.
Super dark. And that's
Yeah.
like an amazing superfood in and of itself
Yeah.
with that phytonutrient in there.
So this is a place that you could bring clients, you could bring your children. You feel really good about the ingredients. Like there's no crap, there's no fillers, there's no bad oils. It's all high quality, nourishing, delicious, yet familiar foods.
So if we like those foods, like maybe cookies or
Yeah.
a salad, but cookies, where would people come to try those out or to learn more?
All right, so for the Elixir Bar, it's just in person. We're along the old street of Bowness, which is at 6531 Bowness Road, and you can find more details, directions, etc. at lightcellar.ca.
So thanks to Malcolm again for joining us and telling us all about the crazy but amazing things that are found at the Light Cellar. Stay tuned. We're going to have him hopefully join us one more time.
As we conclude another enriching episode of Barefoot Bliss and Divine Wellness, remember to embrace that journey towards optimal health with open hearts and minds. I'm Megan Barefoot, urging you to step boldly into your wellness journey. Until we meet again, stay vibrant.